Hey everyone, welcome back to another video here on the YouTube channel today. This video I will be showing some of you guys how to call with a diaphragm turkey call. I thought this video would be a pretty helpful tutorial for those of you who are getting into turkey calling, specifically with a diaphragm turkey call. So this call is the Hunter Specialties Triple Trauma Diaphragm Turkey Call, which I made a review video the other day for you guys about it. But anyhow, yeah, I don't want to do any like complicated calls in this video. Just want to get the basic, hen vocalization call and maybe a kiki in here and see how we do with that. But yeah, I just want to keep it kind of short and sweet for you guys, so I don't overcomplicate things for you guys. Yeah. So, first of all, you gotta put it in your mouth, right? But you want your tongue to be up against the diaphragm call, because the diaphragm call is going to be on the roof of your mouth. So you want your tongue to be right up against the latex here. And you don't want a lot of airflow to go through, but you want just a little bit so you can get that vocalization call out there. So I'm going to put in my mouth and demonstrate for you guys real quick. Don't want to choke on it either. You gotta get used to that. I mean, it just takes several hours of practice when you first get used to diaphragm calling. So anyhow, yeah, you can get diaphragm calls trimmed to fit your mouth as well. I haven't really trimmed any of mine just because I don't know. A lot of people just leave their diaphragm calls the way they are just because not a lot of people are picky, but a lot of competition turkey callers and expert turkey hunters out there like to trim their diaphragm calls to fit the shape of their mouth, but I'm not too picky about it. Most of my diaphragm calls for turkeys, they're broken in as well. You will notice when you first buy a certain diaphragm turkey call that it will be a little bit stiff. This one's like pretty flimsy at this point, just because I've used it enough that's broken in. But yeah, it just comes with time and comes with calling as well. So I'm going to demonstrate for you guys one more time. Again, I'm going to be putting it in my mouth, and once again I'm going to be pushing my tongue up against this green latex here. So yeah, that's a standard hang call. This time I'm gonna be doing some kiki. So pretty much with the kiki, when you start the call, you want to be pushing your tongue up. You want to be adding just enough pressure against that latex. You want to be having enough pressure on the latex so it produces a little whistle noise at the beginning of the call for about a split second, half a second to a second, and then you want to continue with a regular, basic hen call. It's very effective. A lot of people like the kiki call, but anyhow, yeah, let's try it. So yeah, the Kiki call is kind of complicated. Like I said in my recent video with this call, I just gotten used to calling with the Kiki. It is kind of hard to do. Some people just it just comes naturally. For some people who are getting in the diaphragm calling, they get it down with no problem. And some people like me, I can do purrs and stuff like that, but it took me a while to get the Kiki down, but it definitely isn't a necessity to have it, but it is nice to have. Same with purrs, cackles, stuff like that. Yeah. So I'm gonna also do a purr for you guys, just to demonstrate what a purr sounds like with diaphragm call. I'm not great at it, but I can, make a couple purrs. So let me try it. And also, I don't recommend this for beginners. This is like pretty hard to do. The purring's very hard to do. It's one of those things like the Kiki. Some people just have a gift, I guess, and they can do it with no problem when they first start with diaphragm calling. And some people like me, they have to have a lot of practice, but let's try it. So, yeah, that's pretty much a purr, and yeah, like I said, I wouldn't prefer a purr either for people just starting, but I just thought I'd add in this little video. I am still trying to get cackles down, and I will be doing a video on that sometime once I actually get good at cackle calls with diaphragm. That's another call that I wouldn't really recommend for beginners, just because for most people it's a harder call to learn. But yeah, I'm gonna do a basic hen call one more time for you guys, and yeah. So, yeah, like I said, that's a basic, regular hen vocalization call. As long as you can get that down, in my opinion, you're set for your first turkey hunt with a diaphragm call. You can definitely attract gobblers with it, whether it's a Jake or if it's an old Tom. You can definitely get them in with a regular hen vocalization call. The purrs, kikis, cackles, stuff like that. Again, it is nice to know how to do that kind of stuff with a diaphragm or any call, but like I said before, it's not really a necessity. It does kind of make it more curious, but as long as you're not overcalling a regular hen vocalization call will be just fine for diaphragm calling and those gobblers for the spring. And yeah, I just figured I'd do a little tutorial for you guys out there, whether you're just beginning calling with diaphragm turkey call, or if you're just getting back into diaphragm turkey calling, if you had a little break from it or anything like that, since it's coming up with spring gobbler season here in about a month or so. You know, a lot of people haven't really called with diaphragm calls since last spring, so that's a whole year that a lot of people haven't called with diaphragm. But it is one of those things also where, you know, it's like riding a bike pretty much. I mean, as long as you can do it at least decently well, I mean, you pretty much won't ever forget how to do a basic hand vocalization call. But yeah, really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And for some of you guys out there who came to this video just to learn how to do a diaphragm turkey call, I hope you guys found this video helpful and informational as well. And yeah, thanks all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.